Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to episode number 30. You believe that? 30 on the Wildlands series for Farming Simulator 25. My name is Free Machine Gaming, and welcome, welcome, welcome back. Hope you guys doing great. Hope you guys doing awesome, and I hope you guys doing fantastic, because I am as usual. So I made a decision. So we are officially on our fourth crop that we are changing to. And today is the day. As you can see, we are at 1.2 million. Today is the day that we really downsize. I had told you guys a couple episodes ago that when we hit episode 30, we're going to change to our final few stages to wrap up this series. So as you can see, we are getting done with sugarcane, and we are now in the process of planting poplar. So it's something to do. So we've got a few things to do here, and then we're going to sell this episode. We're going to sell our cows. We're going to sell the pens. We're going to sell everything that we need to do. We're even going to save. The only thing I want to save is the house right there, but the sheds can go because we can always park we're only going to have one piece of equipment when we're done. So that's it. We also changed. I wanted to show you guys also too that we changed to water buffalo. So that's pretty cool. I mean, we have made a lot of money. We've changed animals twice. We went with oats to begin with, then we went to canola, then we went to sugarcane, and then now we're going to poplar. So as you can see over here real quick, I'm even planting the grass fields in poplar. That's it. We've even planted, we planted this 3 months ago. So that's pretty cool. So without further ado, let's get going. Okay. So we're going to sell the animals off. We will not need the milk sales anymore. We will not need the slurry, even though I have like 5 million liters of slurry. I don't need any of that anymore. So we're going to change this. We're going to sell that for 12. Now we're going to sell all of our animals and our pens. Okay. Boom. And then we're going to go down, here. And then we're going to go here. We're going to sell 250 at 293. 250, that's 500. There's that. Okay. Now we're at 2.4 million. Construction. And I'm going to sell this pen off right here. Okay, there we go. 2.6 million. We'll paint all this in. We have to leave the fertilizer spreader because we have to fertilize that. We might have to fertilize that. We have to leave the seeder. We have to leave the tractor so we can move all that stuff. And now we are going to sell the cows out of here. We won't need this anymore either, so we can sell that one right out of the shed. Okay, boom. And then down here. So as you can see, water buffalo and cows do the same thing. Okay, now we will go here and we will go construction, and we will sell the pen outright. If I can get on it. I don't know how to sell this exactly, to be honest with you. There we go. There we go. Now we're done with that. Now we're at 3.8 million. And now we're going to sell the one wagon that we have. Sell that. Sell that. Okay. Now that field, put that there. We should be able to plant right over that. And now we are going to go with... I think this is the older one, so we're going to go with the, let's see, we have Titan trailer, which is, I think we're going to sell this one. And that should still leave it perfect. Okay. Now we'll leave that just like that. And now we're at 3.997. Remember, we still have a few fields of sugarcane to harvest. See, it's still growing. We've got some fields down here to harvest, which is we can do that off camera. That one's going to be, there should be one over. I know there's 2 fields over here that we are at. This one's ready to go. So that's 1. And then you see how much we've been clearing with the Brooks. And that's the one field there with the little tuft that I forgot. And then this field over here should be ready. And that's it. And then as we finish up with it, we will have everything planted, including the grass fields with poplar. So now what we want to do is, let's see how much loan we have left over. Let's go up here to finances. We only have $4.3 million. So we're going to be out of debt quick and in a hurry here. But let's pay this off. We're still not finished with the series, guys, but we are going to be selling wood chips out of the Brooks and doing it from there. So this is how much money we spent. Now, I will say without a shadow of a doubt, let's keep going here real quick. Wish there was a button you could just push to repay all. So we're at 3.7. We're getting down there. But I will say without a shadow of a doubt that this has been, I've had to use every trick in the book, from making my own fertilizer to selling my own fertilizer just to pay back $6 million in loan without wood chips. Now that we've switched to wood chips, you guys will see how fast we make it, because it sells for 200 per 1,000. So basically every 1,000,000 liters of wood chips, I'm making 200,000. So, and we've still got some fields of sugarcane to get rid of. And then we can plant our poplar in it. So then we're going to be 100% on wood chips. That's it. I'm still pushing the button, guys. I'm still pushing the button. So we're going to go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I don't want to waste the whole video paying back the loan. I wish there was a button that you could pay back, like the whole thing, like we just said. All right, let's take a break from that. Run back over here. Just so we're not doing the whole episode that. But as you can see, we're down to $2 million. And I'm going to get started on the sugar cane, this one here. Actually, what I want to do first is plant this field over here in, I want to change this out to, just to get this done here, get it fixed. There. All right, this so we can go, and then I want to keep going with that. I want to get this loan paid off. And then we only have, oh, you know what? We can sell this too. So let's get this here. And we can sell this. Is that under vehicles? Yep. There. Now we are ready to go here. Whoops, had it started already. And while we're doing that, let's go to finances again and keep paying this down. Let's go as quickly as we can to get it done. And then I'm going to plant this here, and then I'm going to start harvesting sugarcane, and we're going to be really close to being out of debt that quickly. 30 episodes. We acquired, I think it was at one point, a $7.6 million loan. So that's pretty crazy. But going forward, if I would have had the wood chips, we'd have been out of debt 10 times over. But the property maintenance now will go from 6, as you can see, it went from 615, 618, 620, 622. So the maintenance as you get older and older things, it gets higher and higher. So let's get this a little bit more here. Down to $1 million left. And then we will plant this in, so we can still buy poplar from that thing there if we need it. Go. Now this is a cedar that, or planter, shall we say, that rolls at the same time. So I think this grass is 50% fertilized, so it should go like this. Let's make sure we're on poplar. Good. Nope, I knew it was going to do that. It's all right. We'll have a little weird poplar field here. And then we'll paint that other one in. And this should make this 100%. It's going to be weird. Now, we'll just go... Yeah, we'll go all the way down here. Plant it. It's going to be weird. But we're getting to the end stages. We're still not done with the series because we simply have to get all the trees done then. At that point, we're going to be out of debt, which is going to be nice. And we're going to be ready to go. Because then now we can just sell wood chips and make every little bit of money. We don't have to buy any equipment. The only thing we have to buy is we have to sell the sugarcane header and get a poplar header. So we're going to do this here. And then we're going to move this over to here. Got one more here. So I didn't even use that much. See? And it rolled it as well. So... plant that just like that and shut her down. And then we want to go like this. I want to fix this right here. Go across like this. Otherwise, I got to... I should have put that field in, or that cow pen in a different field. There. Done. And then... just get that. It's a weird looking shape field, but that's okay. We get the picture. All right. So now we got to go to the sugarcane harvester and move it over to the sugarcane field. But while we're doing that, we're going to go finances and keep paying this back little by little. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. And the sugarcane only gets 100 per 1,000, but you get a lot. Like if you get 300,000, it pays you 30,000. So we're going to be really, really close to this loan being paid off. I could probably get it paid off if I went and chipped up a bunch of trees this episode, but we still got a long ways to go. So we're going to be definitely out of debt. We are literally almost, look at that. Look at that. Why won't it let me? Oh, I was going to say it stopped. $300,000. If I got 1 million liters quick of wood chips, that loan would be paid off. But I don't know if I can get it. But we have to finish harvesting these sugar cane. Get it off here. So this is the next one here. But it will be definitely paid off. And then there we go. Yeah, I think I have 700,000 in here. Okay, so that's 70,000. And what do we owe for the loan? 255. So we'd have to get to 2.5 million, which we may get out of. We're not going to get it out of this field, but we may be at 1 million, which is 100,000. But what an amazing series. But now it's focusing on, I was going to show you guys two statistics. We are at 3,300 trees so far. We've played almost 60 hours on this map. Isn't that insane? Isn't that crazy to think that we've worked over 1,233 hectares, harvested 873 acres. So we've done really well. What an amazing series. I hope you guys are also enjoying the new series, the real series, shall they say. I hope you guys are enjoying that because I'm enjoying making it. After we get done with this and the loan is paid off and we get all our fields planted in poplar, we're going to sell the planter. We're going to sell the fertilizer at that point because we're not going to fertilize it again. We'll sell our tractor because that one over there will sell the wood chips. And this trailer right here, we will be able to sell everything out of it. So we're getting there. and then it's just cutting trees. And then what I will do is take a few days and work this off the come back when we have gotten rid of 1,000 trees or something like that, you know, like we used to do back in the day. Like I'll play off camera until we get to like 1,000 trees, and then when we get that, I'll come back, do a video, and show you guys how far we've come. Show you guys, I do want to show at least one poplar harvest, so that we can see what kind of wood chips we get off of it. I'm not expecting a huge yield off of it because of the fact that most of your wood chips come from trees. You guys have seen me do it hundreds and hundreds of times with the Brucks and the Wolf Agri. I can make millions and millions and millions of dollars. So I'm wondering, and sorry, I have to clear my throat again. I'm wondering if we're going to hit we might hit close to $1 billion. We might when we're done. So can you imagine, just thinking off the cuff, that we started with $7.7 million in debt and we end up making $1 billion off this map? Can you imagine? Because here's why. That Brucks holds $3 million, and $3 million is $300,000. Boom. Just like that. No, it's more than that. It's because 100 would be 300,000. 200 would be well, wait, it'd be like 600 grand. Yeah, 500 or 600 grand off of 3 million liters. Because 1 million liters would be 100,000. 2 million would be 200,000. 3 million, that's at 100. So it'd be 200, 400, be about $500,000 just for 3 million liters. And there's still thousands of trees. And we're going to be harvesting poplar too. I want to do at least one field of poplar harvest before we wrap it up. And I might do 2 or 3 depending on what we've, depending on what we've got going on. We're going to have 1 million liters from this, which will be another 100,000. Whoops. I looked off in the distance. Sorry. But yep, after this episode, we are going to come back for it'll be 2 or 3 more episodes, but the next episode I come back will be when all the fields are done in sugarcane and planted into poplar, and then the next one after that will be every 1,000 trees, because now it takes 13 months in game, and we planted our first one 3 months ago, so we've still got 9 months to go, well, 10 months to go yet before it's ready. And we're going to have 1 million liters in this after this thing. So that's the other thing too, guys, is that if I get to 5 million liters, which is what this trailer holds, it'll be 500 grand. So we are on our way now. The only thing we'll have to sell at the end is the workshop. And I only want to keep it there so we can sleep. It's a house and workshop together. But we've got a lot of trees to do. And my guess would be just clearing around the farm is 3,000. I'm guessing realistically on this map is probably about 30,000 trees. But they're smaller trees, so you don't get a lot of wood chips either. So it'd be kind of cool to get it all set up. But we have done an amazing job. We not only started with cows, but we switched to water buffalo. So we did 2 different animals and 4 different crops. So that's pretty good in a series. And you guys have watched me harvest a lot of the fields. You guys have watched me harvest trees. You guys have watched me sell milk and back in the very couple first episodes, we were making our own fertilizer. We were totally self-sufficient there for a while. So this series has absolutely evolved and ebbed and flowed in a natural sort of way. It's not been pushed. It's definitely been one of the most enjoyable series that I've had to do, for sure, because it's given me a chance to try. I mean, if you think about it, we've also had 4 different tractors. We started with the little baby. I can't remember what it was, but it was a little. I'll have to go back and watch episode 1, but I think it was a little baby, like a 200 horsepower tractor that we started with. And we've had the big M450. We've had the big M500. We've had a triple mower. We've changed our equipment, and it's just been ebbed and flowed, and it's been done naturally for the most part. It really hasn't done too much forcing it. It's been kind of like when I've had money, and I've spent money, like figured, okay, so reality is, did I really need the big M450? No, that's 400,000. I needed the harvester originally, but did I really need the big M450 or 500, which is 500 grand? So that's another 800 grand right there. We spent a lot, and we've spent a lot of money and time and energy raising money, lowering money, raising. Remember, and before we bought those other animals over there in the corner, we literally were at the point where we were just getting ready, and then we purchased those animals, and then that was another $1 million in debt. Plus buying all the new animals. Remember, we got to the point where not only have we had 2 different kinds of animals, but we've had 2 different batches of cows. So, and we had 2,000 cows on this map. So, you know what I mean? It's been just absolutely amazing. So we've had 2,000 cows, 4 crops, several different kinds of equipment and everything else. But now we're there. We're still $255,000 in debt. Seems like hardly anything at all now. So, all right, guys and gals, on that note, please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And remember, I love you all, and I'll catch you guys right back here tomorrow, probably with another episode of the Real series. Now, as you can see, it's actually 14 months to grow. So it's 15 months. We got a long ways to go as far as getting that. I gotta terraform this and make it a little more even. And that's it, guys. All right, I want you guys to get out of here. Enjoy the rest of your night and day and everything that we've talked about. We're down to 1 shed. We've downsized, guys. We've downsized. I don't have to worry about feeding animals anymore. All I got to worry about is cutting trees and harvesting. So our next episode, when we come back here, I will have I will try to have every field planted in poplar, and I'll try to have 1,000 trees done by then, so we can start chunking this off pretty good. My goal is to be able to come back by episode 35 and finish the series. That's what my goal is. So, all right, guys and gals, love you all, and I will catch you on the flip side.